Couldn't time that any better or worse.
Hello. Yes, yes, I love you too. I love you too, but
What do you
purely
think you're gonna do?
platonically. Go away. Leave me alone. So yes, my life is surrounded by dogs and kids. Um, weirdly,
So much love
funnily
in your
enough,
life. That's what it means.
I have way too much
Too much tongue at the moment.
way too much love in my life. Yes, hello. Yes, yes, yes. Doggies are very cute
Maybe
from a
we should
distance.
talk about the dogs. Do you think the dogs want some spotlight if we talk about how you adopt
I
them?
think perhaps the dogs do want a little bit of spotlight.
Yeah, you
Where
might
is
as
he
well.
going?
The
I've just
tail.
got butt in my face.
I think he's showing his best end. His best side.
It's okay. They'll probably go off and play fight for a little while now.
All right, okay, and then come back at the end.
I've just got to keep them away from my Star Trek slippers that I've shown you on a previous episode. Although somebody did point out to me, I'm a Voyager fan, and these are Next Generation.
I don't know the difference, sorry. I know we were friends, and you still
Somebody explain it to Vicki.
My mum, she's a huge Trekkie as well, and she explained it in terms of the Next Generation. It was obviously a much more modern, younger team or something. And she thought that would be more suited for us than the older William Shatner days.
The kids have told me I am not allowed. You see, I've got an idea or two, right, which says a lot about my personality. So imagine the front of my house, right? There is a TARDIS. And that's the porch, right? So this is what I want. I haven't got this, but this is what I want.
No. Sounds like a bad dream.
The porch, and when you open up the doors, if the main door is open, I want it to look as if it's the inside of the TARDIS.
Oh, with the console and the desk and all the buttons and lights, yeah.
Now, I can't do it in this house because this house is too small. But then what I want is I want a sitting room done out like Voyager. Hang on, we haven't got to the worst bits yet.
Oh, no.
Now, I want the dining room. Yeah. I want the big chair, the throne from Phantom of the Opera. So the dining room I want Phantom themed, and my bedroom, I want Liberace themed.
Okay, well he had to have everything
velvet and sparkles.
Yes,
and
yeah.
All of those.
And people didn't know he was gay. Do you know what I mean? That's a giveaway. They've got a great taste in like your shimmery blinds behind you. I don't even have that. I actually like them because mine are like a dark, boring green.
When people see the inside of the house, like, you know, sometimes we have people come over to do work in the house, check boilers, all that kind of thing.
You're telling us.
And it has been said that apparently my wife has great taste.
Well, yeah, because there's you, there's the kids.
What was I doing in my sleep last night? Suddenly,
a wife that you didn't know about.
Clearly. And I'm sort of like, no. There's just me and the kids. Oh, was it like this when you moved in?
Oh, as if you couldn't possibly. Well, no, actually, there's a guy here extended his restaurant bar. There's a back. There was like a back to it, which was an office, and then they moved out during the first lockdown. We can now say that, can't we? So he just excited he talked to the landlord and extended into the back, and he did it out like a tea room, like Alice in Wonderland with the big cups and the rabbit, obviously with the clock, you know, and it's all Alice in Wonderland themed, and you can go there and have afternoon tea. We've done different events there as well. And everybody's like, oh, and he's this lovely, where's she from? Is she Colombian or Venezuelan? She's Latino. And everybody's like, oh, hasn't she got great taste? Oh, it's great that you've got her to help you. Because she does work in the bar from time to time as well when she can. And everybody, and the owner was just like, excuse me, it was all me, because I was thinking, how does he know about Alice in Wonderland and all that English tea type stuff? And no, it was all him. We're too quick to judge. I think that's what it is. I mean, like our last word that we were talking about, our word of the day type thing, that onlitis, like the frustration of getting to know someone. We don't get to only get to know people on a very shallow basis. I think with you and I, we get to know people at a deeper level because we're working with them emotionally and mentally most of the time. So things come up that have to come up. So we get to know them in a different way. I like that because you get to know them sort of front door, side door, as well. Where most people just only see the front door. We get to see.
She's avoiding the term back door. I'm just putting it out there.
I can't say. I said that to a friend, you picked me up out back yesterday, and she says, "You dirty bugger." I'm like, I didn't even say that.
Vicki, how far in are we?
There's an
show, shall we say hello?
Oh yes, hello everybody, welcome. Yeah.
Hello. As you can see, basically what happened is we were all set up here, and then the dogs interact. In fact, if you see me keep doing this, it's because I've got dog hairs up my nose.
Did it in something like this.
I'm trying to, I'm trying to sort of subtly try and clear all the dog hair.
Probably allergic. What do you say? I was told I was allergic to cats. We had cats my whole life, and the doctor said, "Yeah, your sinuses have problems because of the it came up, they do the wee thing in your arm, all the wee bumps."
Oh yeah.
And it came up cats and grass, and just ordinary grass. I have to say, I've never smoked that grass in my life. Nurse there.
Nobody has ever smoked grass. No, I'm covering our viewers here as well. Nobody has ever done that
or inhaled.
And it's certainly something I've never come across at all, being in
theatre and
all different jobs and theatre and drama schools, and I've never come across it, so I don't know quite what you're referring to.
Must have imagined it then, but
let's move it on quick.
Okay. It was a nurse in the room with the consultant, and he was obviously reading out the analysis and all the rest of it. And he said, so I know it's a nurse. She said first, "Oh, dirty cats! I wouldn't have a dirty cat around me." And I mean, I love cats and dogs. I've had them my whole life. Yeah. They've come and gone from my life as and when. And to me, it was just like, what? And even the doctor, he must have been a pet owner as well, because he was just, and he looked at me. He
just as horrified.
And he looked at me and he says, "Are you going to get rid of your cat?" And I'm like, that's like remove my arm. I says, "You wouldn't get rid of one of your children just because you're allergic to them?" And he was like, "No." And then she's like, "Oh, I'll just go to reception here for whatever." And away she went. And I just said, "No, I'm not getting rid of the cats." And I says, "And there's nobody else to cut my grass for me, so I'm cutting the grass. I'll cut it, not smoke it." So that was, I was told. But it's the same with, people like, apparently a lot of people in Asia have rice allergies because they eat so much, it actually builds up an allergy. Your body's trying to say, stop it, stop it, stop it. So if you've always had like cat hair, dog hair around you, you become more prone to being allergic.
We see, I had a really bad allergy because I've broken out in children. So
the bump really went grinding. I actually got these mugs. I was going to create the mischievous version, so there's like Mr. Bump and Grind, and get a black marker. And I had
Bump and Grind.
Mr. Happy ending, and then Little Miss Effing Ray of Sunshine. Miss Sunshine.
Did you just say Mr. Happy ending?
Yeah. I don't know what
I almost missed that then.
So that's why I got these mugs. So I was going to get the black marker and create my own versions of them, and give them different features and just basically graffiti them. You must remember them as well, being my generation.
Oh yeah, I used to love the Mr. Men, and what were the Little Miss, was it?
Little Miss, yeah, Little Miss Naughty, Little Miss Chatterbox.
Hey, you haven't got a mug with that on it?
Little Miss Chatterbox? No, you can't buy one. She's too busy talking. They couldn't get a cartoon of her.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Now, on a previous episode, I seem to remember you telling me that you don't really wear green.
Oh
Apart
God,
from on
yes.
St. Patrick's Day. Now, this is not St. Patrick's Day.
Well, I drink out of a green
you
flask. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
So
I was about to say, you're not going to fit in the green flask.
I could try.
You could try.
No.
We would pay to see it.
Oh,
well, I'm sure somebody would very much like to butter your head to try and fit it in there.
I was wondering where you were going there. He said butter my head.
Did I. It wasn't really a clearly thought through sentence.
No, none of this is thought through. This is entirely unscripted, as we keep in mind. Because people have said, you must plan it or you must have it. And it's like, no, we did 7 hours of live TV back in the day, for what, 4 years together. Yeah. So like, we're kind of used to it. So yes, butter my head. That's like reverse birth, I suppose. My school.
I'm going to think that every time I put a top on now.
Like, it's your fault. It's not mine.
Reverse birth.
Excuse me, reverse birth. So, yeah. So my school uniform was dark green, and it just put me off that color for life, because obviously you wore it every day. It's like we were said about the allergies when you have something all the time. If you want to give up smoking, smoke twice your usual amount all day for about a week or whatever time period takes. You'll soon be sick of it. Eat crisps, eat whatever it is. Chocolate, I don't think that would work. But anyway, so I like to set myself challenges and personal challenges in the name of progress, personal growth, practicing what I preach, all that stuff I do.
Yeah.
So, and I saw this top and I had an occasion coming up and I thought, oh, that's kind of fits the occasion because it's quite sparkly and we haven't really talked about our day job and stuff, but it's nice and light. And obviously during the summer months here in Spain, you need something that's kind of like cool and fluttery, and you don't want things sticking to you, don't want things touching the skin if you can help it. It gets that bad.
What? I'm looking at that top and I'm thinking to myself, because that is really nice, but the only way that I could use material like that is
the curtains
is on a duvet. I could have a duvet like that. I love it.
Yeah. Well, thank God we don't live in the same house, otherwise you'd have this ripped up and
cut up like in a previous thing, my brother's Sabutio tablecloth. Yes.
Became curtains. Yeah. Your makeshift theater. So yes, I'm wearing green because I saw this and I thought normally I would shy away, go straight to another color. And then I thought, no, it's not bottle green like my uniform. Okay, I'll give it a go. So yeah.
So you've gone back on your word.
Well, I'm going back my word.
A couple of episodes in.
I never wear. Never say never.
I know.
Never say never. I never say never.
It's true.
Yeah.
No, the thing is it's quite strange that we can sort of be anti one thing and then suddenly we'll see one exception. That'll make us go, oh, actually, I might have changed my mind on that now.
Well, that's okay. You're like change your mind.
Yeah. And it can happen with various things. Children.
Marriage.
I'm just trying to think. Because one time, believe it or not, I was actually anti Star Trek.
I can't believe that.
No, growing up, I was so anti Star Trek. And you're not going to believe this, I was anti musicals. Yeah.
I didn't have musicals in my life whatsoever, really, until I met you. I knew Grease. Is that a musical? Kind of a musical.
Allegedly.
I know you don't like it.
Look, the comment section's going to go nuts now. Grease is my favourite musical.
Exactly, I'm with you on the Grease one, because we grew up in Grease, the Goonies, and the Gremlins, the 3 Gs.
And the Bee Gees.
My mum played that non-stop in the car. She'd drive around the Bee Gees, Barry Manilow, ABBA. It was child abuse.
We ought to do a music section. We'll do a music section.
Okay.
Because I think we are coming to the end and we haven't done our word. Shall we do it
Let's
next
do the
time,
word.
or do you want to do it now? Shall we do it now?
We'll do it now, yeah, go on.
We'll do it now. We'll do it quick.
Yeah, because I know the intellectuals are waiting.
Yes.
For the word
so
of the day.
These are words that describe emotions that we don't really have words for, where you don't know how to describe how you're feeling.
Yeah.
So
pick a number.
I am going to go, well, I've spoken, mentioned a few times my children. So let's go for number 5. How many children I have.
Okay. So yes, between 1 and 23, we have number 5. I don't even know how to, this actually might apply to quite a lot of people. So I think it's pronounced either Velitor, because it begins with V, or it could be Welitor, depending on the language it's from. So it's Vellichor, Velitor. I nearly said what it was there. So what would you think? This is, I like this. This is quite a nice word.
Oh.
The description for the word, should I say?
Okay. I want to say it's something quite sensual, maybe a sensual feeling.
You see, yeah, I think you get the energy of the words, because yes, there is a happy glow, let's say, from it.
Yeah, because I'm going to go with the word voluptuous.
That would take you the wrong way, but if somebody looks at a voluptuous woman, or man, if that's possible, then they would get the similar type feeling.
Yeah, so I think it's
so wow.
Is it somewhere between lust and admiration? Is it something like that?
Well, the emotion would be along those lines, like a love of something, but it's for it's not for anything connected with people. So it's not like lust is for another person. You can have a lust, or a feeling for someone else.
It's a sort of love or sentimentality around an area, or a certain type of area.
Yes, it's a dedicated area to something. I can't believe how.
Okay. Would it be generally a sort of quite a hilly area?
No, you're way off there now.
Okay. Oh, I'm lost.
You got lost now. For mountains and mountains and hills.
I get giddy going up a curb. I'm so scared of heights, honestly. I see a curb and I get palpitations.
That puts a whole thing, you meaning on mounting a curb.
That's a real love of curbs. No, I'm gonna have to give up because we're running out of time.
Well, exactly, we're running out of time. This is an interesting one. So the strange wistfulness of used bookshops.
Please hang up and try again.
Like going into a used bookshop and the love of books, and like I love the smell of a new book. Used bookshops.
I actually like the smell of old books.
Depending on the book.
I don't know why. But I do.
Yeah.
Particularly if they're like properly bound, traditionally leather bound.
Yes. Yeah, like hardbacks
and stuff like that. Yeah. That's an interesting one. I would never have gone there.
No, I didn't think
that is an interesting one. Let us know in the comments if you got it right. Don't forget you can show your appreciation, you can share, you can it's a notification thing, isn't there? I'm so technical. I'm with it. Do you see me? I am with it. Subscribe, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, ring the bell for Richards,
Oh yeah, ding dong. Right, on that, we will say goodbye. Oh yeah, bye. You ring my bell. Bye for now, bye.